Good afternoon, my friends. Today we're going to read the book Caillou Goes Bird Watching. Grandma had promised to take Caillou bird watching today. Hurry up, Grandma. Let's go, Caillou called impatiently. Grandma put on her hat and coat. No need to rush, Caillou. The birds are always there. Do you think we're going to see birds in the book? Maybe the same birds we'd see if we were in the forest? Let's find out. Caillou and Grandma walked for quite a while. I don't see any birds, Caillou said. We should see some with all these trees around, Grandma replied. Look carefully. Look at Caillou, he's so sad. I hope he sees the bird soon. Suddenly, Caillou spotted a whole flock of birds. Grandma, over there, I see lots of them. Caillou and Grandma approached quietly. They sat down on a bench near the tree where the birds had landed. Let's count how many birds we see on the tree. 1, 2, 3, 4. Look, 4 birds. We have a yellow bird, a red bird, a blue bird, and a beige bird. This one kind of looks like a penguin, but we know penguins don't fly, so it's definitely not that. Grandma bought out a package of birdseed and poured some into Caillou's hands. This is what they like best. Put some on the ground and watch. I bet we'll have some company soon. Do you think the birds are going to come and eat the birdseed? Let's find out. Caillou and Grandma sat perfectly still. Very soon, a little bird landed nearby. Look, Grandma, Caillou exclaimed. The bird's eating our seeds. Caillou was so excited. He jumped up and down and ran toward the bird. The frightened bird flew away. Look how little that bird is, and look how big Caillou and Grandma look. I think it would be scary if you were eating your food and 2 big people came at you. I don't blame the bird for flying away. I hope he comes back. Hey, come back, Caillou called. Let him go, Caillou. Birds are afraid of big people like us. We have to stand very still and be very quiet so we don't frighten them. Soon another bird came, and then more and more arrived. Caillou couldn't believe his eyes. All kinds of birds. The red one is a cardinal, Grandma whispered. The little gray one with the black head is a chickadee. They're all very friendly birds. So these are birds that we would see if we go into the forest, or sometimes even in our neighborhood, behind our house. These birds are common to Canada. My favorite is the red cardinal. Grandma poured some seeds into Caillou's hands. Hold out your hands and stand very still, she told him. Caillou didn't move. Just as Caillou had hoped, a bird landed in his hands. Caillou looked at Grandma wide-eyed, but he kept very quiet. When the bird flew away, Caillou cried out, Grandma, the chickadee ate right out of my hand. Now, next time I see you guys, I want you to let me know, has a bird ever eaten out of your hand before? I think I'd be too scared to have a bird eat out of my hand. On their way home, Caillou and Grandma listened to the birds singing. Hear that? The birds are talking to each other, Grandma said. Can I talk to them too? Of course, Grandma replied, and she started to whistle. Caillou tried too. Not bad, Caillou said, Grandma. I have never talked to the birds, but I'm going to start and let you know when I see you again. Caillou told everyone back home about the little bird that ate seeds from his hand. Grandma had a surprise for him too. Look, it's like the birds followed Caillou home. They're in the sky. She gave Caillou a little house full of birdseed. It's a bird feeder, she explained. Do you think the birds will come to it, Caillou asked. If we find a good place to hang it, I think they will, Grandma replied. Grandma and Caillou decided to hang the feeder on the back porch. This is the perfect spot, said Grandma. It's quiet and sunny, and best of all, you can watch the birds from inside the house without disturbing them. I hope my friend the chickadee comes for a visit. Friends, if we look Caillou's watching nice and quietly, and even the kitty in the window's watching the bird. That's all. So you guys let me know this week if you go out bird watching with your mummies and daddies. Tell me what type of birds you see. Were they in the tree or were they in the sky? Did you give them seeds? I can't wait to see you when you're back.